Today's subject is about the dead skin. Why dead skin is produced in the body. So curiously, I asked being why dry skin produce. Then being answered me ultraviolet. What So then I wear clothing on my chest, and then when I rub, then there is dead skin comes out. Why? Then he said, because even though you wear clothing, ultraviolet goes into this. What a laughing matter. So this chatbot things like that is may explain well with other things, but like acupuncture theory, they are just, baby now. So now, first of all, we have to think of our body has normal temperature 98.6 F. So in other words, anything has a temperature, meaning that because of temperature over here, let's say temperature in here, because of warm in here, that this warmness try to absorb, humid or water, make it dry because I have temperature, okay? And then, that's ultraviolet. Was stupid answer to me, okay? Now, so when it become dry, then the skin comes out. Now, on the top of our normal temperature, we have to consider the so-called meridian, okay? Now, the skin in here, is governed by lung according to acupuncture theory. But not only by lung organ, but also interconnected with other organs. For instance, if I go back, that is a cool area compared to front area. And then, so therefore, the dead skin is less than front area because of behind my back is a cool area. So the lung and is other organ interconnected. Okay, now in the face. Stomach meridian come from the bottom, from here. Some of them go to down, and some of them go to like this and go up, go up, go down, things like that. So the stomach and the large intestine, both of them we called Yang Ming. So those two organs had lots of heat according to acupuncture theory. So in other words, you maybe have more dead skin in the face than other area. Now, so when you rub like this one, okay, in the beginning you feel a lot of dirt, dead skin comes out, but when you do regularly, then you feel, dirt coming out less. Now, what this means is the stomach in here, okay, and produce a lot of heat and must evaporated through the skin. Now, if there's a large amount of dead skin here, then the skin, the heat from the stomach cannot pass through. Then it coming back, go to stomach and causing gastritis. You never thought about relationship with the stomach and dead skin, okay? So now, so when you remove, when you remove dead skin in the face, what that means is you may protect gastritis. You never heard of this one. That's why it's important to watch my channel, okay? Now, the way you do is prepare the dry skin, not big, okay? Then you just do like this one, then you just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do about, altogether about, 10 times, about 7 times, not more, not exceeding, 10 times. Then do like this, and do like this, and also you do, in the forehead. And obviously, if you want to, then you can do your eyes too. Then this one you do is while you're taking a shower. Then then all your body become wet. So at the end of taking shower, then you do this one. Then you must at the time the water from the top, not in the face. Then after you rubbing, okay, scrubbing, then you touch this one. Then you can find where the most dead skin coming out, okay? Most of them in here, okay? That's because stomach meridian passing by in here. Then when you do more often, let's say you do, 3 times a week, 4, 5 times a week, then gradually you feel, even though you rub, then you feel, less, that skin comes out, meaning that you may be able to prevent gastritis. Okay? Thank you so much for your watching.